Alright guys, so welcome to today's video, and in today's video we'll work on this anime tower defense game right here, and we are going to focus on those sky or those flying units we have already shortly dealt with in the last episode. And I'm gonna move those ground units outside of this folder, so we only have this floating unit to experiment around with, to play around with. And yeah, so I'm gonna test this whole thing, and I'm gonna see how those are looking like. So there we go. So this one is floating, and it has this walking animation. All right. So one major thing we should take care of is that we change this hip height, which is at the end responsible to make this whole minion float. So we should increase the amount of the hip height, in my opinion, and we should also do the following. So we should go inside of this tower defense script, which is responsible to, you know, clone the minions and make them walk. And wait, where is it? Wait, somewhere around here. Yeah, okay, there we go. We have this walking animation, and we should do the following. So we should check whether our unit right here, or our minion right here, is a ground minion, ground unit whatsoever. Because if it is, then we want this whole thing to walk. If not, then of course it is a floating unit, and we do not want this walk animation to be played, because I consider this walk animation as, well, unsuitable for, you know, for this whole floating, or for this whole idea of floating. Okay, so we have to check whether, if not, and then dummy, no, and then string find dummy name sky. Wait, I'm curious. Wait, what is this? Okay, wait, so never mind this one. Wait, instead of having, we can have this. Okay, so let's check this out. Let's see if this does work. Wait, we should also apply this on this one. And let's check if this works out as expected. Because if it works out, then we will have no walking animation of our floating unit right here. So we'll see. Yeah, so it did work out, as you can see. Our minions right here, they are not walking anymore, they are floating, and we of course need a new animation which just suits to this whole floating, or this whole character of something which is floating. Okay, so let me just quickly explain what I've done right here. So of course those two things are the same. So we have the string find, which basically needs a string which it looks through, and it looks for a certain string you just define right here. So we basically have the name of our minion, and if we find something like this, so bracket sky bracket, then it returns something, and it returns the number where this string starts. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if the space is also counted as a character, but if yes, then 7. So it would start at 7, okay? And yeah, so this only counts if this sky right here is contained in this name, which it clearly does. Therefore, this returns either 7 or 6, I'm not sure, but it returns something, and that's the important thing. And if it returns something, then this equals nil is not true, or it does not happen, because nil defines or stands for something like nothing. Okay, so if this whole thing does not return anything, means it equals nil, and it does not return anything because this is not contained in the minion's name, and this defines whether a minion is a floating unit or not, then we will play this walking animation, because if it is no floating unit, then it is a ground unit, okay? So that's the idea behind of this check. And the next thing I would like to do is that I'm gonna add a wing to our Naruto model right here, so it looks more like a floating unit, you know? So I'm gonna pause the video at this point, and I'm gonna come back when I have a wing for you. I'm gonna use the wing from my One Piece game 2 series, okay? So check that out. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so here we go. So we have this wing right here. So let me move this Naruto unit inside of the workspace so we can clearly see it, and we can attach this wing onto it. So there we go. Okay, so we should most likely shrink this wing, and we should rotate it at 180 degrees. Alright, so here we go. So move this wing, or those wings, instead of this character model, and add a weld constraint to it. And make sure that part 0 is your upper torso of this character model, because that is the part onto which we'll attach this wing onto. Okay. And part 1 is, of course, the part you're trying to attach onto something, which is, or which are, our wings at this point. Alright, so one more thing I would like to do is that, well, I'm not sure, wait, never mind. So I was about to create one more overhead text about our Naruto right here, which tells the players that they are facing a floating unit, but I think that this gets pretty clear when you see the unit, okay? Or the minion. So I intend to say unit always, but yeah. Alright, and I think that this is it for this video. So we could also have different stats for our floating units. So if you have any ideas regarding those floating units, then leave them in the comment section, guys. So if they should deal more damage, or if they should, I don't know, be faster or be slower, or do whatever you want to, then tell me so in the comment section, and I'll consider doing them if your ideas, of course, are appropriate or good, okay? So it is up to you. Alright, and with that being said, thanks for watching. I think that we will probably work on the animation in the next episode. Okay, so with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, share this video to all of your friends, leave me feedback in the comment section. Take care, and see you in the next video, guys. Okay, and wave cleared. Yo, yo, yo. So this is the boss minion, as you can see. Come on, what is he about to do? He's pretty fast. And he's gonna kill us, probably. Okay, no, that's enough. Okay, see you.